Today we are going to experiment with smart drums in the GarageBand app. So please open your iPad and find GarageBand. It should be on your iPad without a download from self-service, unless you deleted it. So if you happen to delete it, go ahead and grab that from self-service. And when you've got it, we'll open it up. Now when I open my GarageBand, I have some songs in here. If you have never played around in GarageBand, yours might ask you to continue or hit done or something like that with the blue button. That is all fine. You want to go until you get to this screen and then hit the plus sign to create a new song. When you open up a new song, there are two choices. It can be live loops or tracks. We want to be in tracks today, but I will show you this is live loops. So if you see this, you are in the wrong spot. Click over to tracks. He's up here again. So on tracks, I'm going to swipe until I see drums. And when I get to drums, we're going to click right here that says Smart Drums. Now I've got a couple options over here. I see kick, snare, claps, hi-hats, cymbals, and shaker. When you add one of these sounds into your board, you've got some options here. So first I can pick the volume. If I want my kick drum to be loud on the bass, I would put it all the way at the top. If you want it to be more quiet, you can go down to the bottom. You've also got a choice of complex, which would mean this rhythm is going to be kind of complicated. You might hear a lot of sounds in your 4-beat pattern. Or if you want it to be on the simple side, I'll just go over here. So you can play around with where you put your different sounds. Ooh, I like that shaker. That's good. And the power button is over on the left side. It's kind of the almost an entire circle with the line down. I'll turn it on again so you can see. And then power off is the same way. Now, I'm going to let you experiment with different sounds today. So right above the power button where it says hip hop drum machine, that was the default, but that's not your only choice today. So if you click on this one, we've got a couple different things you can go for, and I'm gonna go for the live rock kit. Yeah, rock on. So you can see that gives me some more options like tambourine, toms, and cowbell. Gotta have more cowbell, right? So you fill in your soundboard. You don't have to use everything, less is more. So experiment with different sounds, or simple or complex, loud or quiet. You can play around with some different types of drum sets. We're going to record, then rename and share to Google Classroom the same way that we've been doing for the past 4 days. Also, I don't want you to do this one for your project. You can use it as a starting point, but don't just use the dice and record it and say that you made it, because that's not very honest. But if you roll the dice down here, they're going to put things in a random spot for you. This might be a good starting point. Maybe I could use this and say, oh, it needs more cowbell. So that dice will get you started, but let's not just use that to turn it in. That can give you some ideas, but of course you make your own. So you've got, let's see, 6 different styles you can play with. Simple, complex, loud, or quiet sounds. When you've got the one that you like, record him. So I filled in all of my 8 beats, which means I can stop. I can hit my songs up in the corner to go back. Tap and hold to rename. The name of this project was Custom Drummer. Or you can always give it a name if you have a name for your song. And then